For millennia, the vast, sweeping plains stretching from the North Saskatchewan River down to the Yellowstone River have been governed by a formidable alliance of indigenous peoples. They call themselves the Niitsʻapi, the real people. To the outside world, they are known as the Blackfoot Confederacy, a name derived from their ancestors' distinct practice of dyeing their moccasins black. They are a civilization of master hunters, fierce warriors, and deeply spiritual storytellers whose roots are entwined with the very earth they walk upon. Blackfoot cosmology is anchored by the figure of Niitsʻapi, or the old man. Niitsʻapi is not a pristine god, but a complex trickster, capable of great power and profound foolishness. According to oral traditions, Niitsʻapi traveled across the earth, shaping the mountains, valleys, and timber, and providing a mirror for human flaws, and teaching the Niitsʻapi how they should and should not behave. In the ancient days before the horse, survival during the brutal northern winters was a constant struggle. Blackfoot legend speaks of a harsh winter when the buffalo vanished and the people faced starvation. In their darkest hour, the Creator sent a gift through a young woman's dream, the Iniskim, or buffalo calling stone. The woman followed her vision and discovered the sacred stone. When the elders performed a ceremony and sang its song, a herd of buffalo miraculously appeared trapped in the snow just outside their camp, saving the tribe from starvation. To this day, the Iniskim remains a profoundly sacred artifact, ensuring the prosperity of the people. In the first half of the 18th century, the Blackfoot way of life was fundamentally revolutionized. The acquisition of horses and European firearms from trading networks transformed the Niitsʻapi into apex equestrian nomads. With their mobility and hunting efficiency exponentially increased, their culture and religion blossomed alongside their growing military might. To manage their vast territory and maintain camp discipline, the Blackfoot relied on a complex social structure of clans and age-graded military societies. These included the Horns, Kit Foxes, and the legendary ᖹᒧＨ்ᒆ꾸, or the Brave Dogs Society. The Brave Dogs were tasked with policing the camp, organizing communal gatherings, and ensuring order during the sacred summer sun dance, a central ceremony of world renewal and healing. But beyond their camps, these societies projected a terrifying military power. The Blackfoot ruthlessly defended their hunting grounds. Early American mountain men and trappers feared them above all others, referring to the Blackfoot warriors as Beelzebub, as fearsome as the devil himself. They engaged in decades-long, incredibly violent conflicts against rival tribes like the Shoshone, the Crow, and the Iron Confederacy of the Cree and Assiniboine. This era of indigenous warfare reached its climax in October 1870 at the Battle of Belly River. Seeking to exploit a Blackfoot population weakened by smallpox, hundreds of Cree and Assiniboine warriors launched an attack. However, heavily armed Blackfoot forces rallied, secured the high ground, and routed the invaders, killing up to 400 enemy warriors in the last major intertribal battle fought on Canadian soil. Following the victory at Belly River, the era of nomadic military supremacy rapidly collapsed. The Blackfoot Confederacy faced an insurmountable tide of Euro-American settlers and the catastrophic, deliberate destruction of the great bison herds. Guiding his people through this existential crisis was Chief Crowfoot, or ᖹᒧＨ്ᒆ꾸. A renowned warrior in his youth, Crowfoot became an influential peacemaker and visionary statesman. Recognizing that the buffalo would soon be gone, Crowfoot led the negotiations for Treaty 7 in September 1777. In exchange for the peaceful settlement of 50,000 square miles of their territory, the Crown promised the Blackfoot reserves, livestock, and financial assistance. But the promises of the treaty could not stop the impending tragedy. By 1883, the buffalo were completely decimated. Stripped of their sole food source, the Blackfoot were forced into absolute dependence on government rations. During the agonizing winter of 1884, over 600 Blackfoot people died of starvation. The theft of their land and their livelihood was followed by an assault on their children. In 1886, the federal government and the Anglican Church opened the Old Sun boarding school. It was a primary instrument of cultural genocide, designed to separate indigenous children from their families, forbid them from speaking the Blackfoot language, and assimilate them into colonial society. For decades, generations of Blackfoot children endured horrific physical and psychological abuse within these walls, leaving a legacy of deep intergenerational trauma that continues to impact families today. Yet the spirit of the Niitsʻapi could not be broken. Today, that very same building has been reclaimed by the Siksika Nation. Transformed into the Old Sun Community College, a site of historical darkness has been repurposed into a beacon of indigenous learning, hope, and cultural restoration. In the 21st century, the Blackfoot Confederacy is experiencing a powerful cultural and economic renaissance. In 2022, under the leadership of Chief Ure Crowfoot, the Siksika Nation achieved a monumental victory for historic justice. They secured a $1.3 billion global settlement with the Government of Canada, rectifying the unlawful 1910 surrender of over 12,000 acres of their reserve lands. This unprecedented capital is now driving true financial sovereignty, funding housing, public safety, and community infrastructure. Simultaneously, a fierce battle is underway to save the critically endangered Blackfoot language. Led by indigenous scholars like Dr. Eldon Yellowhorn, the community is utilizing federal grants to blend ancient oral traditions with cutting-edge digital technology. From community language clinics to programming language-teaching robots for the youth, the Blackfoot are ensuring their ancestral tongue survives the modern age. From the ancient teachings of the old man to the thunder of the buffalo pound to the relentless fight for modern sovereignty, the story of the Blackfoot Confederacy is one of unmatched resilience. They have survived war, starvation, and assimilation, and today the Niitsʻapi stand proudly as the enduring land keepers of the Great Plains.